Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that
you showed us the power of standing tall.
At 9 o'clock, the shadows fall, the static hums, the echoes call. We gather close, the screen aglow, past midnight streets where few would go. Watch a wish, a whispered tone, step inside the Twilight Zone. Now the hour's here, the lights are low, strange tales begin, their shadows show. One twist of fate, one tale unknown, at 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone. A smoky ache, a vanished face, a time and place that leave no trace. The world you knew, don't look for it. Reality takes a midnight hit. The clock unwinds, a ghostly drone. Now you're caught in the Twilight Zone. Now the hour's here, the lights are low, strange tales begin, their shadows show. One twist of fate, one tale unknown, at 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone. So grab your seat, don't watch alone. It's 9 o'clock in the Twilight Zone.
My damn computer again.
Tonight, you are invited to cross the threshold into the realm of shadow and substance, a place where fear, fate, and the fantastic meet in the halfway lit of the human imagination. This is not merely a watch party, it is an excursion into the Twilight Zone. Our journey begins with the Howling Man, where a weary traveler learns that the thin line between good and evil may be locked behind a single door. Then, in the Eye of the Beholder, we gaze upon a world where beauty is dictated by conformity, and the price of being different is isolation. Next comes Nick of Time, a tale of temptation and chance, where a fortune-telling machine in a small-town diner may hold more power than any man's trust. And finally, the lateness of the hour, where a young woman in a perfect home awakens to the truth that perfection can be the most terrifying prison of all. 4 stories, 4 mirrors held up to the soul, each one a step deeper into the place where an ordinary becomes extraordinary and the familiar becomes strange. So take your seat, silence the outside world, and ready yourself, for tonight we journey into the Twilight Zone. Alrighty, and welcome everybody to another watch party of the Twilight Zone, where tonight we are doing Season 2, Episodes 5 and 8. 8, 9. And now, I do have a poll in the chat there. I was wondering if people would be interested in watch parties of a little-known TV show called Utopia. Now, the premise of the show, this was made in 2020, and the premise of the show is that there's an outbreak of a virus that's starting to spread and affect millions of people there, and it also has a deep state cover-up there. It even has a billionaire philanthropist who is making plant-based meats that might be the cause of the infection and people being sick. Now, this show only got 8 episodes. I have absolutely no idea why it only got 8 episodes in 2020 of all the years.
Too close to reality, though, Gorilla. Maybe.
Close to reality.
There could be nothing going on in the world in 2020.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no! I mean, it was total science fiction in 2020. Of course.
Hey,
I don't even know if I want to watch that now. I'm still dealing with 2020 personally.
Yeah, right.
You know, I still remember.
It's only 8 fucking episodes.
Is it any good though?
Yeah.
I never heard of this show, Gorilla.
Well, that's because it got ripped right off.
Well,
off of Amazon.
Hey,
Utopia. Now, this is true. I've heard rumors, PvP, but never like anything confirmed. So I'm not sure how well or good it is. Yeah.
I just want to ask: is there a trailer or a commercial or something on YouTube I can watch?
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is.
Is there any background info you could share with us, girl, about the Utopia TV show?
I'd have to look for it, but let's go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat. We got Chatty Blogger going, hey Gorilla.
Right here.
Yeah, 4 episodes, 5 and 7 are great. Shatter in episode 7 is a great role. Dan Douglas and Former Beverly Hillbillies is great in episode 6. Episode 5, I seen it and I fell asleep during it. Episode 8 support, but we ain't fluffers around here. We'll watch even the bad ones. And it's
still
funny there.
The episode 8 still gets a C grade, so it's fine. But I mean, just the better ones are obviously Donna Douglas in episode 6, Eye of the Beholder. It's actually one of the best episodes of season 2.
Hey,
and then you got Shatner following her right afterwards. So.
I bet you 5 is worse than episode 8. And hey, Curtis, how's it going? Welcome. And PvP, the links are in the chat.
He was saying links while he was badgering you and going, come on, Gorilla, wake up, damn it.
Hey, if you have the details on it, you got
Oh my God, PvP, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
No, I just thought he's so late. He must be up to something.
Yeah, I was on Kirsten's stream.
Oh my.
Hey, welcome, bro Jay. Welcome. It was a joke, Chatty Black. Jeez.
Jeez. I said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you talk about rolling out of bed a few times. Never get hurt. Oh, well, like a shit house.
Like a shit house. You have to sing it like the Commodores.
A few downs, and this is 2020. And welcome, Captain Boomer. Welcome. He's our tornado star. Whoop, 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 whoop. Not a smoke alarm.
Not a smoke.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks, Boomer. Let's hope I don't hear it tonight.
And for some reason, it's not letting me click these.
What?
Sorry, I can't pull up the last one there. I'm going to start. Oh, now it will.
Okay.
All right.
Gentlemen of the planet.
So go ahead and go to the, which I better pin my link.
The Cosby? I thought you did already.
I didn't pin it.
Oh.
Come on, you stupid fucking mouth.
Wow.
My mouth must be dying.
And as always, I come in as the anonymous penguin. Well, I do live up north, so I guess that makes sense.
So let's go ahead and hit play. Woo! It seems like that was a little bit faster than it normally goes. And here's the fucking Dutch angle because they don't know how to fucking have their tripod, all the legs at the same length. Blame the fucking Dutch for that one. Does anybody know what the purpose of the fucking Dutch angle is? I hate these goddamn
What?
Oh, I hate these damn Dutch angles.
Dutch angles?
This is actually a pretty good one. I remember this one.
All right, I can't.
Well, they're just doing this camera work to make it weird. That's all.
Yeah, well,
I mean, like,
I absolutely,
well,
I absolutely hate the.
it's symbolizing the situation as kind of off
Oh.
center. If you get my meaning, it's kind of symbolic camera
Well,
work.
I want to smack whoever decided that was a good idea to do the Dutch angles.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, I hate it. It's
It's
about
better-
as bad as the Parkinson cam.
Well, it's better than shaky cam for crying
Yeah,
out loud.
right. Better than when the camera is like starting to shake and start to rattle and roll and
Hey, it's not called shaky cam. It's called Parkinson's cam. I'm gonna get that to fucking take off. I'm gonna get that to take off one of these days.
yeah.
Well, I had a friend that had
Now,
a relative with
let's be
Parkinson's.
honest. Have you guys ever seen scarier monks than these guys?
They're monks.
Yeah, they're monks.
I haven't
Yes.
seen too many monks, really.
Didn't you read the episode, Gorilla? These are monks. He's in a place with weird ass monks, and then he hears the Howling Man.
See, we should have you should have invited Charlotte to this one.
I think so.
No, I'm sure that Charlotte's voice is not as deep as that when she howls.
No, her voice is more beautiful and sexier.
I would hope.
I'd rather
so.
hear her go howling like that.
Yeah, I don't mind this episode. I like the ending. It's got a good ending. I'll give it that much.
Yeah, it does have a good ending.
And Boomer said it was a dark and stormy night. Everybody saying hello. Journey to death and get in bed.
It was a dark and stormy night. Right, Boomer?
If I ever write a novel, that'll have to be the first line, just to piss people off. It was a dark and stormy night. Tell me if you've heard this one before.
Now that's the late John Huston, isn't it?
Isn't that John Carradine?
No.
Well, this is 1960. I hope that he'd be the late John Huston because he'd be like 160 years old now.
Yeah, that is John Huston, by the way. They're PvP, I believe.
As the monk? He was a director, not an actor.
Yes, he acted. He acted in some films and in TV.
No, I don't know. That doesn't look like John. That looks more like John Carradine to me.
John Carradine? Oh, it could be Carradine. That's true. Yeah,
It's hard to tell with the big beard. You could always look up the cast there if you wish, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Only that
I just love how Serling words it. Just perfect.
Yeah, well, when Serling's on his game, he's really on his game.
Okay, that is John Carradine. You're right. He plays Brother Jerome. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember John Huston doing a whole hell of a lot of acting. I really don't, Mikey.
Okay. Well, I knew his first name at least.
Yeah, well, John is such an obscure name. I'm amazed.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, exactly. The Howling Man is played by Robin Hughes.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, me either. Well, he died in 1989. He was in Dial M for Murder and Cyrano de Bergerac in 1950.
I remember Dial M. I've seen that movie.
Yeah. That was Robin Hughes. Oh, that's cool. And let's see, when did we lose John Carradine? 1988. He died
Oh,
at the age
wow.
of 82. Yeah.
I got a question. Why would the monks, since they got uh, this guy caged, why would they allow a stranger to just wander around and talk to him?
Huh.
Seems like a big plot hole to me.
Yeah. One of the best writers, though, Charles Beaumont, wrote the story for this. Pretty sweet.
Beaumont wrote a lot of really dark ones, did he not?
Yeah.
But good ones. Yeah. Very good ones.
Yeah.
Well, didn't
Boomer
Beaumont
says
die
John
of
Carradine.
didn't Beaumont die of Alzheimer's or some horrible thing?
I believe so, yes.
Because I think it happened during the Twilight Zone. Because I believe there was episodes credited to Beaumont in this show that were actually ghost written by other writers because he was just losing his mind so rapidly. I remember reading that somewhere years ago, and it was actually really sad. But he did have ghostwriters to help him.
Yes. Oh, and the guy that plays Ellington is still alive. His name is H.M. Wynant. And he was born February 12th, 1927. So right now, he's 98 years old. The guy that plays Ellington. Wow. And I recognize him, yeah, from Conquest of the Planet of the Apes and the Mannix TV series. Yeah.
Okay, like I'm going to take his word locked up over the monk's word. Okay, sure. Boy, this guy must be really gullible.
Yeah. That's one of those.
I think if monks have somebody in prison, there's probably a reason of some kind.
Yes.
Yeah, but give me for the most mundane of things.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard of too many monks locking people up for mundane reasons. It's like what
Well, that's because they don't let the reasons out.
What you did this on the Sabbath? Oh, you're going to get locked up now. Maybe he would tell you if you'd shut up.
We need points for each episode, Curtis. Yeah, deduct 20 points for every Dutch angle they do. And hey, JPRH1.
Well, this might be a draggy episode, but the ending makes up for it, I think. The last a minute or so is actually fabulous. The camera work at the ending of this episode is truly impressive for its time.
Yeah.
I remember it. I haven't seen this episode probably in 30 years, and I still remember that camera work.
I gotta have lightning for an effect. Come on.
Well, you gotta have dramatic effects, right?
Yeah, I love that.
That's what I kind of really love about these old shows is they're not afraid to do this shit, right? It makes it more fun. It kind of jazzes the episode up, if you know what I mean, right? Liar. You know, I would just say the monk should just kick his ass out the door and lock it. Because this guy's nothing but a pain. He seeks refuge and then he's like a bad guest. He just acts like a jerk.
You know, he could definitely pass as an older Moses.
You know, it's funny. I was just thinking, he was reminding me of Charlton Heston right there.
Oh yeah, when he was all done up in all that beard and shit.
Well, no, when he was talking about his beard and his staff, and that
Yeah,
took me right back to Ten Commandments,
you
which
know,
is a
holds his
great
mighty
film.
hand.
That's a great. I saw it for 50 cents when I was like 8 years old at the Saturday matinee. Didn't have a clue what I was going to watch, and man, did that movie ever blow my young mind back then.
I'm glad I got to see the how they parted them over at Universal Studios.
There's actually a video on YouTube that goes into the technical aspects of the camera
Yes.
trickery they did,
Yep.
which is quite interesting. I think it's only 5 minutes long, but it's really good. But I tell you, you got to see movies like that on the big screen. If you can ever see it on a huge giant screen, do it. It's a beautiful, gloriously filmed movie.
Yeah. Well, if Gorilla's willing to try it next Easter, we could definitely do 10 Commandments.
Oh, I mean, I've been trying to talk Gorilla into doing all kinds of classic movies, but I probably overloaded the poor boy though with a suggestion. But I can't help it. I love classic films because they're so good.
We both do. You're talking like you're in the single person. I'm talking in three persons here.
No. I didn't mean to exclude anybody. I'm just saying that's probably one of my passions in life is great. And I think that the best cinema was, earlier, in the 20th century, basically through the 80s. I think it was good until in the
Yeah.
80s, and then it kind of started to tail off in quality.
I go as far as like the early 90s, and then it kind of just went by the wayside.
Yeah, but this century's been a disappointment, I gotta say.
Yeah.
You got to give John Carradine credit for really being able to ham it up when he has to drag out a scene.
You think he's overdoing it slightly?
Oh, totally. Which is one reason I don't give this, a higher rating.
Yeah.
Because most of the episode is kind of talky, no joy,
Yeah. Like I
But
said,
it's the ending. It's the ending that makes it.
yeah, like I said, I think 5 is good. 6 and 7 are obviously awesome, and then 8 is just kind of there. So yeah,
Well, I'd say this is like a C episode with an A ending,
right.
if that makes any sense at all.
I
Because the
guess.
ending is fantastic. No, you don't. Oh man.
I believe that. Then you should purple smells like rainbow sherbet.
That's kind of weird how they spell his name, Christophers.
I wouldn't trust
It
him
might
to
just
go.
be a flub in the subtitles.
Now, Gorilla, let's use you as the catalyst. If you're this guy, who would you believe?
I'd be too drunk to figure it out.
That's
I
it.
think
You got to drink the monk's wine. Come on.
that explains the camera work here. The cameraman was drunk when they filmed this.
Maybe.
Well, Gorilla's bitching about the cockeyed camera work, so
Well, but I also like the
Yeah,
people
they're
who were-
overdoing it way too much. It's way
Yeah.
fucking overdone in this episode.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And this guy annoys the hell out of me. He's like, "Oh, I believe you," and then he goes right to the prisoner. Doesn't listen. Doesn't go to the other monk's room where he's supposed to go. This guy's an asshole. Basically, let's face it. I don't like this character.
Right.
He's annoying. Very annoying.
It's, but did I just tell you this guy that's outside the cell? He's 98 years old today. He's still breathing.
Today.
Yes.
So we're watching him do a terrible performance on his 98th birthday. Wow, that's incredible.
Well, he's 98 today, but I'm just saying that, we're still seeing a bad performance.
I thought you
from
were
him.
saying it was his birthday or something.
Well, no, he already celebrated his birthday this year. But
Jeez.
I said the character to the left is 98 years old.
So he's over 98 technically.
Technically, yes. Who's the sick man?
This guy is such he's got no right to screw around with the monks, what the monks have going here. Who the hell is he? Who the hell is he he doesn't even he has no knowledge of what's been going on there for the last 5 years. And he just waltzes in and makes assumptions based on really very little facts.
Yeah.
No background information. This is one of my least favorite characters in the entire series.
I have to say.
I actually could almost put this down to D level because of this jerk off.
Yeah.
The only good part is the ending.
Episode.
But the ending is the camera work. I love the camera work at the end. It's very, very well done for the 60s.
John Carradine, right, Boomer? Thank you.
And Numbnuts here doesn't notice that that's a staff imprisoning him. It's not a lock on the door. It's a staff.
Right.
So we have religious symbolism here. And guess why you have a religious item imprisoning? Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. What a fool that guy was. You're a moron. Here we go.
There he is.
I love the camera work here where they go behind the pillar and they keep changing him. It's really well done for the 60s. And he's like, "Are you happy now?"
That's a great. That's awesome.
I do love that scene. That's a very well done scene, and it. I mean, it doesn't save the episode really, but it makes it. You know, it makes it a little bit better at least.
Hey, Suzanne's here. Welcome, Suzanne.
This guy must be a Democrat. Wow, you're going to have to do a lot of work to track him down in this world. Huh, huh, huh. I doubt it. There's no way a man could trap the devil. Not a mortal man.
I bet you she opens the fucking door.
I bet she does.
Duh. Well, the thing is, if why would he even have anybody in the house except himself? Why would he take this risk? This guy has spent his whole life being stupid, basically. Like, jeez. I really don't like this character. He's really annoying.
Well, he's
And he's
gone
dumb.
now.
Isn't it great that you get help that just doesn't listen to what you tell them to do?
No, don't, no. Not a bad episode.
I like the ending. The end. Overall, it's very, very so-so, but the ending is pretty decent. It's still a weak one overall, though.
Uh-oh.
I remember this one.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
This is one of the more famous ones.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
according to IMDb, PvP, 9.1 out of 10
Of what?
of Eye of the Beholder.
Oh God, I thought you were talking about Howling Man for a second.
No,
there.
no.
See, that's why I tell you not to use that website.
Yeah, but I think I used it correctly for these.
You know, the good thing about this episode is you can take it literally as science fiction, or you can take it as a metaphor
Well, you can
for
also consider it an alternate world.
alternate universe
Yep.
shit, right?
Yep.
But you can also take it as a metaphor because it is called Eye of the Beholder. So it's like, it's the eye of the beholder. It's like, two people go in a painting, and people will think it's a masterpiece, and the second person will think it's a piece of crap.
Right.
It's all in the eye of the beholder, which is, I think that's the deeper meaning of the episode, personally. In other words, what you believe is beautiful is in the context of your mind. If anybody gets what I just said. Because I've done a lot of looking as an art student at stuff. Oh God.
How cute.
That's got to be a rectal thermometer, right? Because there's no way she's shoving that in her mouth with all those bandages on her head.
I think you're dreaming, PvP.
I was just trying to give you a bit of hope there, Gorilla. You know. Nice to see another side of Donna Douglas as an actress here, though.
Yeah, there was only a few episodes that Rod Serling wrote himself, right? He wrote this one.
Oh God, no. Few? He wrote like half the series, man.
Okay.
He wrote lots of episodes.
Yeah. Now, Maxine Stewart is the actress who plays Janet Tyler under the bandages, but when it's revealed, it's Donna Douglas.
Totally.
That's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Maxine Stewart died at the age of 94. She was known for Private Benjamin, Dear Heart, and Twilight Zone. And let's see. And then we lost Donna Douglas back in 2015. Of course, she was in Frankie and Johnny with Elvis Presley himself. And she died the 1st of January 2015. Wow. She died on the day that I swore off alcohol forever. She was 82 years old. Wow. Thanks, Donna.
And they had to zoom in on the cigarettes.
Yeah.
I think that was a Rod Serling choice.
Well, you know, Twilight Zone was heavily sponsored by cigarette companies back then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rod Serling never had nothing to do with that.
It was a network decision, I believe, actually, Gorilla. I think you're overestimating the clout that Serling had. He had a lot of clout as the showrunner and the writer, but when it comes to the advertising, it's the studio suits, the network suits that are going to determine that.
Wow. Isn't this great, though, that they don't reveal the doctor, the nurse, anybody until the very end?
Well, if they
Well,
did,
thanks for the spoiler.
if they did, there'd be no episode. That's the whole point of the episode, Mikey. They don't reveal what they look like.
I know, but I think it's great that the mystery is the way it is. Like I said, I've always loved this episode. I'll watch it again and again and again, and then the sloop if they put it on.
Well, it is considered one of the classics of the series. Yeah,
Absolutely. And I do think that to some extent the next one with Shatner in the diner is actually a good one too.
I actually kind of enjoy that one more than this because that one with Shatner is more subtle.
Yes.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, it's also a meditation on what is normal as far as looks go.
Yeah, what is the definition of normal? Is what I always thought.
Well, what is beauty?
Right.
When I did 4 years at art college taking art history, you look at thousands of years of art and beauty. The concept of beauty changes over the centuries, right?
Okay. Well, part of that beauty is. Go ahead, girl.
By the way, Rod Serling wrote most of the episodes of season one. I just went through them.
Oh, what about season 2?
I haven't done that yet, but I think Serling wrote like 29 of the season one episodes, which is unbelievable, but that's
Right.
what it says here. So give me a minute. I'll scroll.
Yeah, let me know about season 2 because I don't think
Sure.
he wrote as many.
I'll find out.
And hey, Jim, how's it going?
Hey,
Welcome,
Jim.
welcome. Links are at the top. I made sure to pin them.
Okay, season two, Mikey, it looks like he wrote 20 episodes this season.
20 episodes? Okay.
Season three, he wrote 21 episodes, Mikey.
Okay.
Says seven in season four, but that was the short hour-long season, if you
Right.
remember.
Right.
Oh, come on. They should have some straps ready.
Oh, I love that. Dun, dun, dun. It's
And
counting down the minutes.
16 episodes in the final and fifth season, Mikey.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the
You,
information there, PvP.
as I said, he wrote probably over half the episodes of the series. He
Of
wrote
the
a lot of them.
series, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that Earl Hamner Jr. started being a regular writer in season three?
Is season really the same day did Walton's? Wow.
Season 3, 4, and 5, Earl Hamner Jr. wrote a lot of episodes, which blows my mind. I was just scrolling through here right now.
Well, now you see why both Twilight Zone, the original, and Walton's were so successful because of the writing.
That's my gold standard. If the writing's good, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I'm going to go back and watch it because I've been yakking my face off. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I appreciate you getting the information you did there, BB.
Well, it's like when you said he didn't write many. I was like, no. He probably wrote over probably half of them at least.
Oh, we had
Rod
two people
Sterling
come
worked
in.
himself to death, basically.
And hey, Scurvy, how's it going? Welcome.
Hey, Scurvy.
And hey, Miss Martin Muses, welcome. Links at the top.
Hey, Lemon
Hello, Miss
Pie.
Martin Muses. Welcome, sweetie.
I have to pay respect and call Lemon the Lemon Man.
Easter lemonade.
He should set up a lemonade stand here on YouTube. Yeah, he could probably get rich.
That would work. That would be great.
Just sell virtual lemonade. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm a crazy man. Uh-oh.
Treason.
Well, we're going to have the laws here by December that'll probably make him be committing treason if he speaks his mind. Yep.
Yeah.
It's becoming real. What's becoming real? Sci-fi often becomes real, and this is. Mm. Wow. I gotta say that scene is more relevant than the bandage stuff there, guys.
Yeah.
That sounds like the Western world right now.
Yeah.
Worship our conformity.
So Sterling really was ahead of his time.
Serling was definitely ahead of his time. Creepy, suspenseful music.
It's kind of cool that there was, like I said, PvP, there's two different actresses that are, one under the wrappings is one, and then Donna comes out.
Well, the sad thing is that the actress in the bandages probably does most of the work in the episode.
Yeah.
And when you actually think of it, as much as I like Donna Douglas, she doesn't really have to do jack shit in this episode for most of it, right?
That's true. But she is recognized for this as well as Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah,
so.
but the actress here should get the recognition, I think, for the most part.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, the first one, Maxine Stewart. Yes, I agree.
Because she's the one doing the dialogue here, right?
Yeah.
And just think, she's acting with her voice only. She
Right.
has no facial expression to act with, obviously.
Correct. Right.
So I would give her acting here in this episode an A for sure.
Oh, I would too.
I do have a criticism, though. I find this episode a bit drawn out overall when I'm rewatching it tonight. I know they're trying to build the story and build the worldview and create the suspense. I get it, but it just seems a little bit long.
Yeah. All right, so
here we go.
We got all these hellos here. Virtual lemonade for virtual money. There's a lady present. My jokes will be toned down accordingly. So that does not usually stop me. Pete, can you read this one?
Oh, I'm trying to watch the episode because we're right at the climax here.
Yeah. Let's read it right after the climax
Just
of the
let me
episode.
finish watching the episode, and then I will be happy to read it, Gorilla.
Yeah, you hear that, Scurvy? You made PvP climax.
Well, what the hell's wrong with a good climax, whether it's an episode or something else, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's especially if you self-implode, right, Gorilla?
You
self-implode?
self-employed, then you got a lot bigger problem.
I don't know what. You know, now when you said self-implode, I'm thinking of that scene in Galaxy Quest when they beam the beast on board the ship and it turns inside out and explodes.
Yes.
By the way, I love Galaxy Quest. I think it's a great Star Trek tribute.
I definitely believe it's loosely Star Trek canon.
I think a lot of fans would agree with that, actually, Mikey. I think it's very respectful of the original series.
Well, Tim Allen said he wanted to be faithful, and I believe him. So
anyway, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Last of the yeah, I love how he said that.
Oh God. Okay, come on. Okay, now you're really milking it. Come on.
Yeah, now you're just dragging it even more, and you're making me upset.
That's why I don't give this episode an A, as much as people consider it one of the best. I would probably give it a strong B plus, but
I give it an A- because of the strong reveal.
It's just too draggy, a lot of it.
There she is. Hi, Donna. Turn the lights on. Pig face man.
It's a world of pig face people.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't that kind of remind you of the Yahtzees?
It reminds me of what's happening in the Western world exactly now.
Yeah.
Did you get that line, guys? A single type of government. What did he say? A single conformity of government? I forget the exact phrase he used there, but this is exactly what we're up against, right? This is reality. That stuff with the great leader preaching his bullshit is better than the mask stuff, to be honest. Because back in the 60s, that was science fiction. Now that's political reality. And as good as this stuff is, the political aspects of this episode, which I never realized until now that it's come true, make it much, much better than okay, I'm giving this one an A plus for that.
Yeah, for that alone.
But as much as I, love Donna Douglas and Beverly Hillbillies, she didn't really do a hell of a lot of acting in this. I mean, seriously, the chick under the bandages did the acting. Oh, God. And then they send her off to a village of the so-called freaks, right? Do you feel like this happy ending's kind of tacked on, though, guys?
I think it kind of is, but what I'd like to add to it is like we'll have the birds and the bees, we'll have some fun.
No, I think this was the 60s happy ending syndrome, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of shows had to do that back then. And I mean, when you listen to the maniac leader on the screen preaching one government, one way of thinking, way of doing this, doing that, doing the other thing.
And that's today.
Yeah, it is today. Yeah. Do you think a leader like that would actually have a nice little happy village for the freakos to go to and live out the rest of their lives in peace?
Yeah. All right.
I have serious
PvP, can you
doubts.
read this chat?
I'm kind of wondering if this guy is just working for the government and he puts her on a train and then she disappears.
Now listen to the thing. Listen.
Yeah, PvP, can you read the chat?
Okay. If I can find the damn chat, I guess.
Have a good night, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi,
He's
Jim.
dead, Jim.
Okay, is this lemon?
Yeah.
PvP, we can set up a joint eggnog lemonade stand. No one would refuse both. Okay. If you figure out how to do it online, I will support that.
Yeah, here you go. Here's another one.
Don't interrupt PvP's climax.
It's Screw says, I'm sorry, Miss Martin.
Oh, by the way, Sci-Fi Nation's going live right now. Wow, bad timing there, Sci-Fi Nation.
I said about roll credits about a few minutes ago when he first said it. Okay. There he is. Richard Matheson.
Matheson was another one of the good writers on the show.
It was fantastic.
But still, the thing is, I can't believe how much of the majority of episodes are, like probably over half were written by Serling, which, man, and he was smoking like what, 4 packs of cigarettes a day when he was doing this.
Yeah.
Well, we're on to our third episode
out, man. Hey, we got a different opening here.
And Screw says, good night, Jim. Well, I don't think any streamer owes it to another streamer not over.
Oh no, maybe it's the same.
Overlap.
Yeah, no, there's no edict or mandate. No. It happens, it happens. Let's see. I'm curious about the woman, Patricia Breslin. Let's see here. Yeah, now she passed in 2011, but something sounds different. Let's see here. Okay. No relation to an Abigail or anything. Okay. I was just checking.
Hey, at least it's not days or weeks.
What a terrible death.
Oh, by the way, Mikey, the last 3 seasons, Earl Hamner Jr. wrote 9 episodes.
That's pretty cool. So the woman who plays his wife, Patricia Breslin, passed away of pancreatitis. That's so bad.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad way to die.
Oh, and did you recognize, the mechanic? He was in the original Batman TV series.
I did not.
He played Chief O'Hara, Stafford rep.
So this is what is this 61?
No, this came out in 1960. 60.
Okay, so it's still
Yeah.
really early then.
All right. Yeah, let's see. Scurvy says all kinds. If folks are streaming, it's Thursday, 10 p.m. Central Time, the time by which the world is measured. Hey, there's a reason it's called Central Time. It's because we're the center of everything. Oh, who's answered what the fuck after the last episode? I think that was the pig face reveal.
Of the Twilight Zone. I love how he says that.
Is he wearing eyeliner?
I think he is. Look at his dark, bushy eyebrows.
Well, come on, don't get down on Shatner. It's like, if the Twilight Zone makeup people wanted to, give him eyeliner, what was he going to do?
Yeah. I love how
But
she has a lucky rabbit's foot and the shamrock.
are you telling me she's trying to get lucky with him?
They are
Hey, I
already
got
a
a question.
couple.
How can the operator tell if you put a quarter in or not?
Because of the tingling of the coins there, Gorilla.
Oh, that don't mean shit.
Well, it did back then.
I can't remember the last time I ever saw a payphone anywhere.
We still have one or two around the trial area. They're
I
owned by
still wish-
Bell.
I still
I
wish
see
they'd
one every
actually
time
have
I
a
go to my
few.
parents' place.
Yeah.
I see a payphone every time I head up to my parents' place.
I
You got
still
them at
wish
the
they'd
rest
have.
areas.
I still wish they'd actually have a couple around town because I don't have a cell phone. I bought one once. I could never figure out how to use it, and then it exploded. So I was like, well, fuck that experiment. By the way, I just watched this one like a couple months ago, like the whole thing online, and this is a fabulous episode. Just think Shatner had no idea, like 5 or 6 years from now, when he was Jim Kirk, he would become a cultural icon to this day. Well, thank you, waiter, for shitting on our dinner here. Thank you, thank you.
No, the chicken fried steak is a specialty.
Well, it still looks
I
decent.
have to
I'd eat it.
say, my wife's chicken fried steak when I had it was fantastic. So
Kiss, kiss. Say no more. Oh, God. That means you got a goofy, crappy machine that you put that wants your money and gives you dumb shit answers.
Well, see, not saying that you're, congrats to Vikings Blue Jays up, by the way. Just saying, since we are here, they won't get us watching them. Kirby says I get it.
Well, hey, thank you, Sir Lemon. Hopefully, we can say the same thing about Resolute Germs team tomorrow.
I would love to see the Mariners make it deep into the playoffs. You know.
Yeah.
The thing is, the machine is not hearing him, so what does it matter what he asks it? That's one part of this episode I never got. Because it's just a 2-bit, 2-bit money machine to take your quarters or whatever. It's not going to be, it's not like high tech
Pennies.
that can hear, it can't hear Shatner's questions.
No, but I mean, this is really like, this is how suspenseful it gets.
Oh, I love this episode. I think this is an A episode for sure.
Yeah, me too. Well, let's watch the rest of it.
Uh-oh. But it doesn't hear his question. That's what bugs me. The only criticism I have, right? He's like so bought into it. He thinks the machine is like communicating with him. Can I have the rest of that sandwich, please? I'm hungry. Of course, that 1960 sandwich probably wouldn't taste any good now.
Yeah, considering it's 65 years old, I would guess not.
Yeah, I don't think I would actually bite into that.
Oh my god.
So when did this young, beautiful lady die? Did she die young, sadly?
Breslin, let's see.
Because I gotta say, she ain't bad looking.
No, she passed away in 2011. She died at the age of 85.
Well, that's not so tragic then.
Yeah. Her father was a special sessions. Oh my lord, how can I not pronounce this word? Sessions. She was a special. Her father was a special sessions judge in New York.
Interesting.
No, she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. She went to the College of New Rochelle in New York.
Did
Nice.
you just say that whole meal was $1.60? Oh man.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I go
she
back
was
to the
in
90s?
3 episodes. She must have loved suspense because she was in 3 episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Well, Alfred Hitchcock was a pretty big show in the 60s.
Yes.
And they had the half-hour presents, and then they went to the Alfred Hitchcock hour, if anybody remembers that. She's got it right.
Yeah.
It has stock answers in the damn machine. It's not telling anybody anything, dude.
Yeah, but it's the whole. But what's great about this is it's the whole psychology of it. It's like the whole psychological thinking. It's like,
Well, I would agree. The psychology is Shatner kind of being conned into thinking this machine actually has any real connection with him
yeah.
when it doesn't.
Oh, by the way, I told you I'm big into numbers. The number on the building sign is 729. That adds up to 18, which equals 9, which, if you reverse it, is a 6. So the eyes were
So
big and prominent even back then.
so does that mean something?
It does to me, anyway.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but oh, retarded child. Wow, you wouldn't get that line on TV anymore, would you?
Well, you'll never hear that line again.
Wow.
3 o'clock. Uh,
You think you think this episode could actually be about obsessive gambling as well when somebody gets hooked to gambling?
It was like that gambling episode we saw right earlier.
But I think there's a subplot here about somebody that just gets hooked to gambling, thinking it'll improve their life, and it actually might not improve their life. I think there's a subtle subplot in the episode.
I think so.
But I'm one of these people that overthink every damn thing. So I'm always looking at a subplot of this and that and the other thing. And this is
Fine.
when Shatner pulls out his phaser and vaporizes the old broads, right? Oh, sorry, too soon.
Too soon.
I would almost kill for a 1960s milkshake right now. Oh man. She's the voice of she's the Gillian Anderson of the X-Files in this episode, right?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Back already. Boy.
Yeah.
That's why Jim left. He sci-fi's co-host like Andy Richard. What deal do the Blue Jays Mikey? Don't you think the Blue Jays will mow
Did
down in retirement?
um, I'll answer that for you later on. I'm in at the other stream. So
but he seems to think they are.
Right.
Oh boy. Like somebody keeps feeding the slot machines in Vegas. I know it'll pay off eventually. You don't think there's 10 other tickets in that machine that say the
There
same
he
thing,
is.
dude?
Hey,
Oh,
look, it's Chief O'Hara.
does that mean
He's
something?
a mechanic. There he is.
Okay, you want to tell me who the hell this guy is?
I told you, the actor is Stafford Rep, and he played, Gordon's Chief O'Hara in the Batman TV series. Always dressed in his policeman's uniform.
No, okay, wow, I didn't recognize him at all.
I did the first time I saw him.
So I gotta say, I was never a ginormous Batman fan. I mean, I like the show, but I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think the show is hilarious, but it's not one of my top shows. Oh my god.
God, they're all doing it.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
And the answer to that is vague. Ooh. I gotta say, this is.
Or you.
I gotta say, one reason this episode is so good is it's just based on two actors.
Yep.
Oh Lord. This really is about gambling addiction, I think, at the heart of this
It
episode,
is.
though. I mean, they're using science fiction and fantasy as a premise, but it's basically about a guy that can't stop feeding money into a machine. And I've been to Reno. I know what it's like to feed money into those damn gambling machines, right? Luckily, I made like $350, so I came out okay on top. But a lot of people lose their damn shirt, right?
No.
Walk away.
Walk away.
That's the best thing an addict can do is walk away. Wow.
Yes.
You know, other big. You know, the other thing, the main theme of this episode is about free will. about free will and thinking for yourself and not letting outside influences dictate as to what your thinking pattern is. Once again, damn, this is like how many decades ahead of its time? You know, mm, exactly. Exactly. Break away from the bullshit. Break away from anything that's trying to tell you how to live. Use your own mind. Use your free will and walk away from the garbage. Yes, this is
Oh
about
no,
very
this new couple.
well. Don't you? Well, Mikey, there's always victims that want to be brainwashed, right?
Yes.
World's got billions of those people right now. Oh God. I bet the guy behind the counter serving the food is happy as hell because he's probably making like $1,000 a week off of this machine. Oh, jeez. Once again, the wife is like, I'm married to a tool. Wow. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. Fear and dread versus a confident future. Yeah. That is so true in 2025, man. Da, 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 da. Oh, good Richard Matheson one. I gotta give that
Dum,
a
dum,
A
dum, dum,
plus.
dum, 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 dum.
I'll
All
give it an
right,
A
so we're
plus.
heading. All right, so we're heading to our last episode of the evening.
Yeah, episode 8. The lateness of the hour.
Hey, Daniels, how's it going? Something horrible's happened. Amazon has removed guns from James Bond. You probably think it's not. Oh, they got bankrupted. The James Bond thing now. They got bankrupt that. Essentially, they go back and fuck with all the movies. They're really gonna
Yeah,
see their stock
this is the
prices drop.
sad. Yeah, this is the sad one about Inger Stevens. She died less than 10 years later after filming this episode. She was only 35.
Drug overdose.
I can hear it fine.
No, what she do? Drug overdose.
Yeah, the one holding the book is Inger, and the guy over in the chair is John Hoyt. Of course, they're both gone. Wonder what she died of. Oh yeah, suicide by overdose. Actually, they think she was unalive or made unalive by the eyes in the elite, but I don't know. I tend not to believe that about Inger. She's a great actress, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say,
Hmm.
Mother, you're getting a little too erotic in your moaning there for my taste. She's
But
like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Okay, I know this guy. This guy's famous.
Yes.
Tell me, Mikey, who is this guy?
Yeah, John Hoyt.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Look him up because
No,
I've
that's
read.
his name. I told you that's his
Oh, is
name.
this?
That's the actor's
He's
name.
been in like dozens of things, has he not?
He was in, yeah, he was in When Worlds Collide, Spartacus, Attack of the Puppet People. Uh, he was in Brute Force. Yeah, he played Caius in Spartacus.
By the way, this woman here on screen right now, was she not in? Did she not play the mother in It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes, she did. The old
'Cause
lady, right?
I
Yes.
remember in Wonderful Life, one of my favorite Christmas movies. She played the mother of the family, right?
Let me take a look. Well, no, she will. Okay, let's see.
Pretty sure she was in A Wonderful Life.
Yeah, let me take a look. Nelda.
Was she Beulah Bondi?
No, Nelda is played by Mary Gregory.
Beulah Bondi was in Wonderful Life, though. I just looked it up.
Yeah, she was, but not this lady. Irene Kidrow is the actress that plays Mrs. Lauren, the one that was getting massaged. She was in the Amazing Spider-Man TV series for one episode, and she was in that movie Empire of the Ants in 1977, and she did 2 episodes of Man from Uncle. So very cool. Yeah, yeah, she passed away in 1995. She was 87 years old. John John Boyd died in 1991, age 85.
hmm,
Nice. So do you notice something, PvP, that this is shot in kind of the TV style that Dark Shadows was shot?
This wasn't one of the ones they filmed on video, was it?
Yes.
Because I remember the network said you're costing us too much, and then they had. I think they did 5 episodes on video in total, which kind of sucks. And then the network realized the rating. I don't know if the ratings are dropping, but the network realized the quality was so bad as composed to filming with film cameras.
Right.
The, the network basically said after 5 episodes, okay, forget it, go back to film.
Yeah. That's a cool pipe.
Okay, okay. I just looked it up. Beulah Bondi did play Mrs. Bailey.
Yeah, Beulah Bondi did play her in It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah.
Yeah, she was Mama to James Stewart's son.
But I've seen but who plays Mrs. Lauren, Irene Tedrow, she's been in a lot of great stuff. Like I said, I loved her in Empire of the Ants from 1977.
That's the one with Shatner, right?
Yes.
Empire of the Ants is it's a really great shot. Man, is it a dark film though?
Oh yeah.
It's very dark.
Yeah, but it's a great film, really is. But this is the real tragedy is the lady right there, Inger Stevens, who died at 35 of an overdose. I think she suffers from melancholy.
A nice word for depression.
Yeah.
Okay, if she does not into 5 massages a day, I'm out. I'm out. I would love to have a woman that liked to constantly massage her during the day. That would be fabulous. It's all about giving the lady pleasure in my book. Not that ladies seem to care, but oh well. Did you get all that dialogue about how this is like perfect? This is like a perfect scenario for Blade Runner.
Yeah,
This is like Blade Runner, like in the 1960s.
yeah, it is.
They're artificial creations. They have their own lives, and we're enslaving them. It's like is that did Ridley Scott see this episode or something or what? In spite of the incredibly annoying main actress in this, I do like the Blade Runner theme running through this. Of course, it didn't exist when it was filmed, but looking back, there's definitely a Blade Runner theme here. Oh God. Do-do-do-do.
Oh, that lead in.
I think they used to have Star Trek halfway through things like that too, but they never seemed to save them.
Yeah,
'Cause I think I've seen a couple on YouTube over the years, but
yeah. Mhm.
hey, they're reusing Bernard Herrmann's score from the episode 5, Walking Distance.
You're just fine right there. You can stay there. Hmm.
That actress is so annoying. You know what I'm guessing? Jane is a robot, right? And he's going to deactivate her right now.
Well, we'll see.
I have a sixth sense about this shit. When it gets close enough, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it. I get it now. I get it now.
Yep.
And he's got her push button right in his pocket. There's the Jaina button. See, this is why they put a 5-year lifespan in the replicants in Blade Runner. Oh man. I gotta say, this is very much the weakest of the four.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh God. And you'll make his life a living hell. Duh. You're a robot. You're talking about memories. There's You're talking about memories. Because you don't matter.
Nope.
Please, let's just get this over with. It's so obvious. I'm gonna bang my head against the wall. Yes, it could.
Yep. Delete her.
Even though you never went there. This is definitely Blade Runner stuff, guys.
Oh
Totally.
yeah, I know. 22 years before the fact.
I gotta wonder if guys like Ridley Scott were not Twilight Zone fans and they got ideas out of this, Mikey.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Because it's so damn obvious. This is total Blade Runner.
Oh, he's
territory.
explaining it. He's explaining it. They were childless.
Well, the only difference was they loved her, whereas Tyrell just wanted a product. There is a difference there. Actually, I wouldn't mind a cook, just to cook supper. Oh, come on. I'm glad she's having no pain because I'm getting a lot of pain watching this. Oh, man. There's a good theme in this, but the execution doesn't work. Doo-doo-doo.
Delete her.
The activator.
The activator. Shut her down. Shut her off.
Yeah, just let her suffer for eternity after you're dead.
Yeah.
So she'll live forever. You won't. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Was that her? That is such a great twist. I love that.
From the non tobacco company. Oh.
Nice. Okay. So, did you already read this, Gorilla, from Daniel?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the second one here.
Yeah. Now, I can't understand, Daniel, why the future of the Bond franchise would take the guns away from. That must be a rumor, though, Daniel. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Yeah.
Okay, what the hell are we watching now, girl?
Oh, we're done. That was the final episode for tonight. There.
Well, now we're watching Colgate Palmolive, and I have no idea what the fuck that is.
I already logged out. So
it's about toothpaste.
By the way, I saw a video earlier in the week where they have removed the guns from James Bond.
Really?
It is actually happening.
So the next James Bond film, no gun whatsoever.
No, they went. There was even a photo of Connery compared to when he had the gun and recently when they took his gun away.
Wow.
Anyway, Daniel should be the guy that explains this shit because I have very limited knowledge.
Yeah, okay, look, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to post the video so you can watch it.
We're not gonna watch it live on stream.
Not live on stream, but you can watch it on your own time.
Well,
I am falling asleep here. I need to get to bed. Just go to post stream there, Gorilla, and then we can watch it if he can post it. Post in the private chat. Post in the private chat right now, Dan.
Yeah, I'm trying. All
right, so thank you, Scurry, for coming. And thank you, James Landscaping LLC, number one cover productions for coming. He does live streams. He does Star Trek fan films. He does also shorts and stuff. So make sure to check him out. Thank you, Spark Muses, for coming. She does everything that makes her happy, sad, or makes her angry. All that. She used to stream every day, but now she's cutting back to streaming occasionally. So make sure to check out Miss Spark Muses. Thank you to the Phantom Boomer Explorers for coming. Excuse you. He runs 3 watch parties a week on his Cosby show, but he puts the trailers for those on his YouTube channel, so make sure to check him out. Thank you, Brother Jay, for coming, and thank you, Curtis Stone, for coming. He does watch parties. He has his constitutional series. And he's also the voice from Northern Oklahoma.
Nice.
So make sure to check him out. All right, so PvP, what do you got going on?
Not a hell of a lot. Let's see. Supper in a little while. Sleep in a little while after that. And I actually have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But none is related to YouTube. It's all boring real life shit, so there's no point in talking about it. So yeah.
All right, Daniel, you got anything going on?
No, pretty much nothing.
All right, Mikey, you got anything going on?
Yeah, I do. But I wanted to ask you, Gorilla, are you going to be starting your Waltons tomorrow at 9 Central your time or 10 o'clock?
Mikey, it's always the same time every Friday.
It hasn't always been the same time. Just saying.
Also,
But I'm guessing 9 o'clock your time, right?
Yes.
Isn't it usually around 7 Pacific?
It usually is, but sometimes I've seen Gorilla start earlier, so I'm just curious. That's why. But yes, I will. No, Gorilla. I will go ahead and stick then with 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock your time. That's fine.
I'm just glad you was reminded because I was almost forgetting to watch the Waltons tonight.
Yeah, I got to watch the Waltons episode myself tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it tonight because I don't trust myself to watch it tomorrow. I forget.
No, I do it on the very day, so then that way it's fresh in my mind and
No. But you know what? I have a brain like a sieve where the cheese just runs through it and drips on the floor. So I try to do stuff.
Yeah.
The old saying is, "Do it now."
Yeah.
Like Nike, do it now. Don't do it later. Right?
Do it now. Do it.
I've learned that. I've learned that. And yeah. So I'm going to watch that. That's the one after
the pony cart.
Yeah, okay. After the pony. Yeah, where the lady died. Okay, so and that's how many episodes before we get to the part where Grandma has the stroke? Or
3 episodes.
3 episodes away. Okay. All right, so I'll be there with you tomorrow then for Waltons. I'll be there on Sunday when you do, because I do like all of the, Nightmare on Elm Streets, and I think Dream Warriors is one of the more powerful ones. It's got a lot of great action in it too, and of course there's that one thing where he does with the syringes and goes, "What a rush!" It's just beautiful. Anyway, but on Monday the 13th at around 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is Canadian Thanksgiving, and we're going to, Suzanne's going to make dinner for us. And I showed it last year, and I got a really positive response. So this year, again, for a second year in a row, we'll go ahead and show the complete meal to everyone. We'll answer some questions in the live webcam we do and everything. And then on 2 different days next week, between the 13th and the 19th, will be my episode reviews of episode 19 and 20 from both Get Smart and from TOS. So that's what's coming up. That's it, Gorilla.
All right. And for me, tomorrow we'll have the Waltons review. Sunday we'll be watching that Dream Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday will be the Cigar Lounge. And then, me and Curtis have something special planned for Saturday there. We're going to be discussing why Antifa and BLM are terrorist organizations in credit terms. And then on next Thursday, we'll have 4 more episodes of the Twilight Zone. So with that, everyone have a good night. And remember to be a gorilla.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like a